Hey everyone. So I wanted to make that video about the main difference between paid media to organic traffic, which I've been asking that question a lot recently. So I had a really nice demo call with a lady yesterday, a nice lady, and she asked about the difference between those two. So in my experience, and something that I would love to put a focus on, is that organic traffic in most cases will always be the highest intent traffic that you can ever get. And the reason is when consumers or users or clients, it doesn't matter what, when they come to see your business, they want to see some kind of consistency with the information that you give, the service that you give, to hear about yourself as the owner of the business, to see that you are existing for some time, and so on. So it takes time to build that, right? It's not something you can do in one day. Versus paid media, which you can easily build something and send users to your page from day one, right, and get traffic. The difference is that the stickiness will be way higher when you have organic traffic. And also in terms of reputation, right? You will have a high reputation from people who came to you organically because there's a reason why they found you. Now to build organic traffic takes time. It can take you a couple of months only to get some kind of traction if you're doing it slowly. And the reason that we built OneUnit is that we are trying to help businesses to tackle the hardest thing that they have in the business, outside of obviously operate the business, but in the marketing aspect of it, you need to constantly post on social media. You need constantly to come up with new ideas, new creative, stitch them together, then post each one individually to social media, which takes a lot of time. I hate doing it myself, to be honest. That's why we built OneUnit. So it's not only to allow you to use different tools, right? Because you can go today to different AI tools out there and create a separate image, create a separate video. Even before that, you need to analyze your market, to make research about your market, and so on, and then come with all of those things together, connect them, and then post them on social media. So you can do it yourself, but it's going to take you hours every week. It's a full-time job. That's why social media managers and all of those people that help with that, you need to pay them full-time, a full salary, right? You need to hire them full-time. So what we do, we build OneUnit as one machine. That's why it's called OneUnit, that does all the full cycle for you. So let's say that I'm a med spa or plumber or insurance, and I live in Jersey, which that's where I live, and I want to, let's say, target Bergen County. So what our platform does, it actually learns your business, but it also looks at the surrounding, right? So if I'm in the insurance space and I know that next week, like we had in 4th of July here, we had like a couple of like big storms, and we had a couple of trees that fell down, and we had some broken windows and all of that. So as an insurance agent, for example, you would like to kind of talk about those things, right, in front of your audience. You want to educate them, and to start thinking about what if we have a storm, or what if we have that, and so on, takes a lot of time. So with our platform, you don't need to worry about it at all, because it already knows that a storm is up and coming. So it will research about it, and then it will already produce content about it and talk to your audience about it. So it does everything for you. The only thing you need to do is to approve it or not, and the only reason also to reject it is maybe if you don't like the way that the content looks, which we always improving, but that's the only thing you need to do, and that's why our clients love it. Same for roofer, right? If there's a storm and you know that you need to maybe protect your roof, or maybe you're gonna have like kind of a surge in clients, you should be prepared. You should be talking about it, because maybe there is a storm and then no one was even aware about your business. So being out there, letting potential customers to reach out to you, if not today, maybe tomorrow, maybe a month from now. So that's something that I really wanted to talk about. Second thing, which is pretty important, even if you do paid media, which I'm not saying not to do, we are also doing it ourselves, paid media should always come as the second or even third step when you plan to acquire more customers. Why? You want to know in advance what kind of content is good for your audience. So the nice part with OneUnit is that you have our platform that constantly produce that content for you. Now you can choose. Doesn't matter right now if you're choosing, the 60 posts a month or 150 a month. The bottom line is that once the platform produce that content, within a couple of months, let's say 2 months, we will already know in a way which kind of content pieces work the best for your business. Maybe it was a UGC that talks about the rising prices of electricity, or maybe something else, I don't know. But then when we see what kind of information the customers or the potential customers show the most interest, we can then take that video, take that piece of content that OneUnit generated organically, and boost it on social media with paid ads, right? So first of all, let's prove that one specific post worked for you. Then let's put some money on it and boost it on social media and get even more clients, right? So that's the way to do it. You don't want to start with paid media, because in order to test something like that, you will have to spend thousands of dollars only to test. And I'm telling you that because I've been doing it for 15 years now. And I spent a lot of money and lost a lot of money by testing it, right? So we all know that doing any type of marketing is probably not your main job, right? You want to focus on your business and really own that business that you do and do it the best way. So let us help you with that, right? And that's the concept. That's the idea. We are not trying to make it complicated for anyone. So I would love to get your opinion about it. I would love to see if any of you have some thoughts about what's working for you more, what are you struggling with, and if anyone has any question for me specifically, I'm happy to have a call with you guys and go over your business and see how we can help you. But in any case, we are giving a 7-day free trial, so you're getting you're getting 14 posts for your business for free. So I would love you guys to test it out, tell us what you think, and hopefully we can see you on board. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.